moves out of Astralis, going from highway down into middle. We got Hampus in the corner of Cube, and with it, he's got himself 2 kills already. Still looking for more. Blame F kind of lost track of him here. Hampus comes back, and he will die, so 3 versus 3, but this opens up Plopsky to make his move, and he doesn't check his corners. Deadly mistake. Brolin at bat. Comes around that CT corner, and Blame F picking up those dualies and smashing Brolin over the head with both.
Wow, he really saved that. That was nice from Farley, but at the same time, I think Hampus knew about him. Or maybe he didn't know. He was looking into the site and saw someone farther ahead. But now Esatag in the 1-on-3. Dane on Dane action. Going up against his former team, in fact.
The moment he goes for that jump up, 2 guys swing wide. So this one doubles back for the duel. Important kill, and Config takes it. Both players are ready for the fight. Oh, Hampus, he gets caught as well, trying to go for that mid push. So layers to the aggression there from Ninjas. But very much separate engagements. And in an attempt to recover, we've just got Astralis that much more comfortable 5v3.
Yeah, man, some excellent awareness right there from Config. Almost worked to his advantage to let himself be known. That's why I think often you'll see the A push B2 players in the beginning because of the way that it splits off and the timings for the T sides if they rush in. And we're simply into a don't lose this situation where the CTs wanted to try to get some space back, but they've taken the other option and just overstacked one half of the map. Brolin gets his.
Chosen the right side, of course. Esatag called into the action. Spray commitment. Zipix, with that bomb on his back, draws himself away from Donut.
Ooh.
Brolin on the chase.
Yeah, he can standard, but it's still trending in the right direction. He got out of a massive, 15 event slump, and I think that's brought Astralis some of their wins. Definitely won the Mirage.
Ooh, Config just gets Swiss cheesed on his attempt to push out middle. Wants to go for that aggression, but it's going to cost them 3 players, in fact. Hampus still riling up the troops as everybody fights in their own backyards. And they walk away with a very clean 5v2.
Yeah, so that's the Config play, in air quotes, right there, where he has the leftmost spawn towards mid. They support him with grenades, and he tries to path directly into Donut. They take advantage of them if they are blind or don't play mid as heavily.
This will be a very tough recovery. Rez. Oh my god. Farley survives the dink, 9 health. And that's 1 of 5. How else can they set this up? There's a bit of a divide here between the CTs, but eyes on their own spawn thanks to Esatag deep from B.
Yeah, it's so tough because everything is just so telegraphable. They don't have a smoke here either to cross to go towards A from mid. So they can try to take the duels, but, it's such a long angle that's so nice for the op here from Esatag, and doesn't get the kill, but he spots one, and that's enough for his teammates to make use of. Wait, did he spot one?
I mean, they're reacting now. He may have only spotted the second, which is why the timing looks a little off by like 3-4 seconds. Brolin comes back, recovers.
Oh my God.
But no, they must not have, or else they would have known both players are there. Blame F goes for the plant. Hampus, can he get out fast enough? No. Plant goes down. Blame back into the cover. Molotov holds off the spawn, but he's expecting Donut and not that temple lurk from Hampus. Esatag wants to go back onto the angle. Oof, and sure enough, he finds Config. Shut down towards mid again. Oh, Glaive within the gap of the sign in the wall. Rez not quite ready for that one. Farley looking to get ahead of the smoke on the top of ramp, but as he does that, he drops bomb to the CTs again.
Oh, that's the second time Farley's done that, but he had so much space.
Yeah.
Maybe he should have got rid of the bomb before he went ahead with that play, took a risk, and now the round is pretty much over. I mean, you could try to go. If it's still a 3v3, but it's not going to feel nice knowing the CTs have no reason but to just stack.
Yeah. I mean, his death feels so much more recoverable from if that bomb is still in the back of one of these 3. Instead, they're going to have to try and smash their way through it. So, Blame F trying to get out from the temple, but not fast enough. Plopsky mows down 2, and this one falls flat.
Nice one from Plopsky right there. Yeah. There's the round of Mirage where Farley came through the A ramp.
And Astralis They find the right path. It's just about getting by res, and even just with Glocks, right? Those flashbangs from Glaive are fantastic. And here we see, of course, without that front temple door, bomb easily goes down. And we're talking 5 players alive for Astralis. Now, of course, Blame F, AK from the start, Glaive getting his hands on that M4, but these pistol players should just get popped with ease. Esatag swapping to the sidearm. That's going to be enough to finish off Config. Blame F, he gets himself into this gunfight. Glaive ready, trying to find his chance to strike. Confirms that Plopski's here in the open, and that's 2 from Glaive. A couple players here towards middle, though, so dealing with Glaive could be made easy. Sure enough, M4 from Plopski finds that frag, but we've got silent footsteps, and now audibles being thrown towards Donut. No success inside of A main this time around, and that's going to make things awkward. Xyp9x not going to find himself more than one. Hampus comes through with the Desert Eagle, has to push, will not be able to finish off Config. That draws Rez back into the action, and Config, I mean, he is just stranded here, but as he jumps, Config connects to the head. An immediate 2 kills, though, from the Ninjas. That deep temple angle. That's a lock-in temple angle. That makes this retake feel so much more stressed. And as Glaive offers up another kill, there is this late lurk coming around from Donut. Eventually, Blame F is going to come into this. And Farley, in the meanwhile, continues to chop down these CTs. Blame doesn't want to play his hand too soon. And you can see Brolin double back. These ops, they want to be saved. But I don't think Brolin's getting out of here alive. So not only do Astralis punish Rez for not being present inside of A main, they felt that it was open, they took a chance, they run in kind of blind, and they'll find that. Of course, Ninja's looking to make the most of it here. There's enough of a CT side to still recover. 4 rounds to go.
You know, if Glaive has a silence them before he wins that.
Ooh.
But he also did whiff really badly, so I'll just point that out.
That's also, yeah, true. Yes, both of those things noticeable. Esatag looking for a second. Meanwhile, top mid falls to Config, but 6 health left over for him. Farley on 22. Very uncomfortable openings here for the Danes. Rez activates on that A flank, but what if, he could get blindsided. He hears them coming, and he mows them down. So easy does it for Rez. It's in the name. Config closed in on. Plopski's going to end this. Let's see it, Rez. Just a nice, smooth round for Rez would be nice. Down goes Xyp9x.
I feel like this was the remedy all along. Was taking a deeper angle,
yeah,
but not one towards Donut.
Yep. Catch them as they tried to go through all those angles of an exit.
Yeah.
And there are options. You know, without the front temple door, it can feel a little suffocating, I think, to play those boxes, just because you've got one fallback. And right now, it's Plopski, down ramp, through smoke. Go Astralis. Glaive and Xyp9x with a kill apiece. Hampus very quick in from mid, catching Blame, trying to rile up through ramp. Esatag, no chance, as he misses that one critical shot, one chance. And Hampus gonna be burned away from just flooding through that smoke. Oh, oof. A little bit of chip damage. Stops Xyp9x's first plant attempt. Now the smoke fades, Config's in the open, Hampus connects with the spray. He's got Farley on the close left, and Rez slowly coming around from this mid flank.
This is doable. They both have smokes.
And they both have kits.
Whoa, Hampus is smoke on the site.
Out he throws it. Oh, quick trade in from Rez, but Xyp9x gets that kill just in the nick of time. Farley, deep commitment, but with the smoke on top of the bomb, Rez is going to commit to this, and the spray comes through from formation mark to end this first half. But the only exclamation is the surprise of Plopski dunking the nade on their heads. Follows up with the M4. Blame will kill Hampus, but yeah, maybe a little too ambitious. Met by utility.
You try to be composed, you know, for 15 rounds in a row. It can be tiresome to work for these rounds on T side. Sometimes you just want to rush B.
You know how tough it is for a guy like Config to just not rush at least one round?
Yeah. Yeah, he just started calling all of a sudden.
Just drooling on his keyboard. Come new.
Yeah, he doesn't let himself get bored.
And they're going to pay the price. But still, excellent T side out of Astralis.
Yeah.
I really like the some of the passiveness that we saw over towards A main, especially after out of the gate they were kind of toying with Rez, throwing Config at it, little 1v1 duel. Then all of a sudden there's a pack of Danes outside of that main building, and sure enough, they'll finish this half with a lead. However marginal. Molotov onto the floor, and so is that two players from Ninjas decide to walk up. He gets pegged to the back of the head with that smoke, but all was good for a moment. Brolin comes into the mix. Zipix pinched. Wallbang connects. And he's only got that half health left over, but Farley alleviating the pressure. And while Brolin continues to rack up some damage, it's just a double man advantage still comfortably for the Danes. Glaive flirts around with this deep box, and Rez could catch him off guard.
Yeah, he's doing a little Hampus impression right here.
Ooh, but the ramp push. Plus config all the way in behind the double doors, so there's no way Brolin sees that one coming. And unfortunately for Rez, he's got 30 seconds to piece together a 1v4 with everybody staring in this direction. Now confirmed. Flash blinds him. He is stuck. Zipix, gonna be his victim at the very least. Oof, and almost a second, but Farley. Utility starts to rain all around Farley. Doesn't want to give up on this angle, but also has to be worried about ramp.
Yeah, he doesn't have a smoke for himself either if they want to molly exec, and they are setting up in full. Config, though, he wins over Hamp. Oh, okay, man. See you in another dimension, Farley.
Yeah, it's the zoomer peak. Brolin hits that delete key. And now with 35 seconds left on this clock, the Ninjas have a very good chance. However, Rez kind of sizing up this A site and drawing everybody over with him. That's going to put Glaive in an interesting position because he goes for the A main control.
Yeah, we kind of get into time trouble a little bit here. So Rez will throw a smoke out for deep CT, but Glaive is going to be hard to clear.
Big chance.
Oh, he doesn't win his duel. Ooh, Glaive is going to be kicking himself.
Yeah. Because just like that, the life is just drained from Astralis.
Yeah. See, because they're coming out of Donut, Temple's.
Meanwhile, BlameF, he invites them in. Almost 2 kills on his own. Hampus with a missed jump.
I don't know. He might have been trying to jump spot the window.
Okay.
Yeah, just to see if there's an off to shoot him. Well, there it is.
Found it. Either way, that's Rez out of the count. And Astralis, with more than 2 weapons, suddenly find themselves back in winning ways. So it feels. Esatag's op just trying to sneak its way through cave. Got Zipix out here and Glaive to the left. Oh, the timing. The moment he pulls out the nade. Glaive gets back around the corner. Plopsky, he could just flash this.
Oh, wow.
2 CTs in the back lane. Esatag comes out. Then he turns his attention, and with that smoke, there's nothing here to stop that bomb.
And off at the post plant, it goes off.
Again, Glaive gets caught. Config comes around through the caves, finishes off what little was left of Plopsky, and we've got Esatag in what could be a very critical clutch. A 2 versus 4 attempt into the 1v2. A smoke that's going to block him off, and this makes things awkward. Could he line up a shot? Couple M4 bullets come through. No kit on the play. 5 seconds left on this stick. Esatag trying to connect, but Config just sits on it with steel. 10-second defuse and a no-scope from Glaive. Ready for the peak. Shadow.
No flash.
Sends wind of Plopsky. Just gets shredded, and now look at the bodies they're throwing over towards that side. Brolin, he catches the IGL's head. Farley's got that quick answer. Rez thinking about a peek here with the flashbang as BlameF just locked into the caves.
Insane.
Catching Hampus from that late mid lurk. So 2 versus 4 in the post plant. A peek from Brolin deep. A frag out from Rez, but he's smoked off from that bomb site, and Farley's just going to keep him locked in. He's ahead of the Molotov, and he comes wide with a second kill. 2 seconds left. Zipix sticks this defuse, and that is 2 for Astralis back-to-back.
Oh, he did his best. Really turned the tides. But maybe it's not over. Maybe. Well, they're bringing some ingenuity into this, actually. It's half a fake.
But Zipix not buying it. Sticks around. Oh, maybe now he is. Meanwhile, one of those 2 players towards that A site do go down. Zipix right into the fight. Glaive catching another one. Brolin's trying to find his way into the engagement, but now it's him versus 5. And he's got BlameF, knows it or not, breathing down his neck. Brolin fake plant, fights at a distance, and that is the 16-9.